Off the rails, one of the remix.
Oh,
Yeah.
the remix.
This one's for you. Corey Brown. Off the rails. The cause. Let's go.
Spring like black caviar, run like Pierre. More joyous.
Yeah.
We break to win.
Great to win.
Run like Pierre.
Oh, what a track. What an absolute classic. That was bred to win the Australian remix by The Cause, baby. You can find that on Spotify. I think we put it on there, the Australian one.
That's
I'm pretty
pretty
sure
good,
it
the
is.
Australian one.
Yeah.
How
That's
good's
right,
that
'cause-
music?
Yeah, I sorted it out, bro. I sorted it out. Except last night I had to edit a bit out because I had it coming in hot from the NRL podcast. So I've learned a couple of things like have it in quiet.
What do you mean it came in hot? Like it was just too strong? Like too
Like
loud?
if you're, because like you turn it up to hear everyone's voices, and then when the song
Oh.
comes in, it's like, it's like, oh shit, destroying people's speakers, man. You can't have that. You cannot have that. Anyway, I digress. No, my hook and my welcome back to episode 3 of the Good Punts. Tonight on the show, I'm going to attempt to host it. My name's Lennie Brookie. We've got Kane, aka that Kiwi punter, the statistician, the scientist, Mr. X. Dr. X, sorry, Mr. X.
The man that actually doesn't do any work at work because he's just sorting out punts.
Hey. My boss might be listening, actually.
Just punting 24/7. And then we've got Jase on tonight. He's going back to back. Was on the NRL one last night, so now he's jumped on
Yes.
the Good Punts. How are you, mate?
I'm good. It's good to get
You're
on this one because I wasn't
you're
here last
good.
week.
What you
I'm
on,
good.
baby?
I'm
Fucking
good on the
mate.
good punts.
It's all good on the Good Punts. All right. How was your weekend, Kane? Making your money?
Little
You landed a bit of multi for the pot, didn't you, for your group?
little pot. Yeah, that was good. But then just a couple of results didn't go the way, eh? Like
Quite
Wild's
landed.
game, Roosters
Yeah.
game. How dare I don't pick my Roosters and get burned.
You know you're a full-on punter when you don't go for your own team, eh?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. You're full on degenerate when you're doing that shit.
Yeah, it was all right. Couple of wins, couple of losses.
What about you, Jace? How did you go on the weekend? Did you have a bit of a punt?
Yeah, had a bit of a punt. Got we got tipped out Chanel Harris Tavita anytime. So obviously got on that.
Yes, we did get tipped out. Shout out to the person who tests the screen at Mount Smart.
And then
it was
I
damn
did,
near on the same minute. And shout out to Sam Brill actually for recording that. You've got one job this week, Sam, it's to record it again.
And then I got a multi in that game as well.
Yes,
With
who did you get?
Roger, Chanel, and then Tommy Turbo.
Tommy Turbo, first try as well. I should have done that. I was thinking that. And then Sam obviously got a multi in, and now he thinks he's bloody God's gift to punting.
Messiah.
Yeah. Thinks he's bloody God's gift to punting now. But no, that was a good multi you got though. Fair play to the breather. Sweet. All right, should we get into it? Questions. The questions from the Instagram, Kanos.
Yeah.
Only the one in there this time. Unless someone else has chucked one in there.
was 2 in the end.
Oh, yeah.
First one's from Seni Alapati.
Oh, yes.
Reckon the Roosters will actually win this weekend.
Well, you know, you're probably going to say yes. And we're going to
Think
say
about-
hell no.
I'm
Should
actually
be an
going to be
interesting game, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, because
after
they've
the Warriors
obviously
one, I
both.
was-
Oh, you
Sorry,
go.
what's that?
Sorry.
I was
There
going
you
to say
go.
after the Warriors game, I was like, oh yeah, Roosters next week. The way they've been like decimated with injuries, we should be good. And then they came out and beat Penrith.
Yeah.
Like
Shit.
that's going to make it the boys are going to have to be on their best probably to win that game.
Yeah, what do you actually think, Kane?
If I was a betting man, which of course I ain't, I'd look at the odds and the Warriors at $1.87, Roosters
short.
$1.95.
Oh,
Both
fuck.
pretty short.
They're both pretty short, eh?
The total points, they're over 50. There's $1.90. I think Roosters have leaked 82 points or something in 2 games.
First 2 games. Shit.
Warriors have leaked around 30 something. So there's going to be some points. So yeah, I'd rather make that than
And
sit on
that-
the line. Yeah,
Yeah, instead of like trying to pick one over the other.
yeah. Both teams can score. All good.
That's right. They've both shown that. Well, did we show that in the first game? Not really. But in the second game, the Warriors showed that they can score some points. All right. Was there another question in there? Oh, did we say who? I said, Warriors, obviously. Warriors at home.
Yeah,
They're a different team.
I reckon Chucky still. Gotta stick
Hang
with my team.
How do I hang them up?
I reckon we just put on a little like a show every night, like we're at home, like because we did the tohu thing last weekend.
Yeah.
Just make something up.
Yeah.
Just
Have a big
celebrate
show,
something
make
every
it
week.
meaningful.
Just keep celebrating shit every week.
And then the
Right,
other
what
one's
was the other one?
From John K323, which is, what method do you Jesus? What method do you use for picking tips? Sorry, that was the Waikato talking.
There's a river talk. That there
So what
river
methods
talk.
do we use?
All right, you go first, Kane, because you've actually got one.
Yeah, probably.
Is it just for like league, or what's he reckon, just in general?
In general, I think. So for me,
Oh,
I'm
you go
kind of that study. Study does your work guy. I always look at my stats. So for NRL, I'm always checking the website I dropped last week, Rugby League Project. So I'm always on that one, looking at your try scorer stats. Rugby, you kind of you get used to it after a while, who scores and who doesn't. NBA, I'm always checking RotoWire, which is giving you the minutes and kind of basing decisions off that. Then horse
Okay.
racing, yeah, looking at the old love racing, just studying the form.
Studying the good old form.
Out of interest, what's your screen time a week?
Must be crazy.
I don't want to know.
You open up your browser, you should if you show screen share, and then just go history, and then we can.
Yeah, that's my fiance. It's probably a lot.
Yeah, it's probably too much, right?
Yeah.
What about you, Jase? Give us what about if you're betting on the league? What's the usual strategy of yours?
Well, for my multis, I'll just go a 3-league multi. Normally just go like 2 try scorers that are probably going to score, like a fullback, a winger, or something that always paying like around the $2 mark, probably just under. And then I love normally a back rower or a half. Sometimes you can chuck a forward in there, but I just love going the 2 try scorers that are probably going to get it, and then something just to pump
Spice
it up a little bit.
Bit of spice,
Yeah,
bit of nectar. What
because you're
about
normally pretty safe with those 2.
and then
and then
the
it's-
second rower hopefully just
second row or the
crashes
half.
over.
Yeah.
What about for the horses, my man? I mean, there's a few different.
Honestly, I reckon you go better when you don't know anything about horses. Just go off a name.
Name, colours.
Yep.
Or
But
pick a jockey, pick a trainer. That usually
Yeah.
works pretty well too.
Do a bit of study.
McD.
I'm a big fan of a last start winner.
Mickey D,
If
baby.
they've come out and one last start,
Yep. Why not?
because they
You must hate a maiden race then.
Well, maiden race is a bit different. Trial winner.
Stay away from maiden races.
A horse that's just got in foal. Love to bet on a horse that's just got in foal.
Yeah, I hate it when they say it afterwards.
I know.
And you're like, shit.
You were supposed to say that before the race.
And I would say league ones, but I've been going shit house, so I won't. No, I
You got no
usually
good on
like
you got no good on the horses lately.
in the weekend. I did, yes. I got a good multi last week. I like to do. I think I said it on the league potty, but I usually like to pick a try scorer from the team that I don't think's going to win, and then match that up with the team that I think's going to win, and that usually gives you a pretty juicy odd. Like with what I done in that Penrith game, I had Penrith to win, and Nick Quarter to score anytime, basically. So it's my
Vegas.
it's like my little pet bet I like to do. And hoi haws, it just depends.
This depends what you're feeling, eh?
Tauranga, shit. I go well there, mate.
Lennie's home course, home track.
And Wangatui, obviously. But no, there's a couple of strategies there. There you go. All right. Well, that was all of them, Kane?
Yeah,
Didn't have any more? Right, G, recap on our punts tipped last week. All right. Do you remember all that stuff?
I remember a couple. I know.
All right, sweet.
We started with the old footy, and I was a bit overconfident on the old Manly, pumping the wires.
Yeah.
We're going hard on the right edge, which actually paid off in terms of.
It did.
It looked promising in the start when old Saab and Turbo made that break instantly.
Instantly, eh?
What
Yeah.
did I message you when the odds came out for 13 plus? I said, if you're not back against the Wars, or don't bet against the Wars, I'll do you dirty.
But no, you're right. That edge,
That
their
edge,
pet edge,
that's definitely an edge I'll look at again this weekend. Yeah.
100%.
It just looked too easy. Yeah.
I think the Warriors still had a game plan, and it took them a few goes to actually figure it all out and get the spacing right. So I think eventually that actually worked because at the start I was off it. I'm like, the jamming thing, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
But then in the end, it was Turbo was a couple of times through the pass to no one, and they squared him up a few times. So yeah, it was just about putting pressure on him, I guess, and covering. But yeah,
Sure. Yeah.
what
I think
else
it was
did
the
we
same with
chuck
the
on?
we talked about the Panthers game as well.
Yeah,
Same thing, I think.
same thing happened straight away. Eh? Like,
Yeah.
boom,
It
Alamotti.
looked good. Yeah, Alamotti was in, who was one of the tips, but
Yeah,
I don't know what happened. The Roosters just hit form.
your team bloody found an extra leg.
I think they found a way to actually beat Penrith, which is actually just spread the ball. You kind of don't play to how you're fucking trained. Just go
Nah,
up there and play. Yeah.
because they're the best at that.
Yeah.
You can't out Penrith them, eh? Like
Nah, no way.
when we tried to do that to them in the not last year but the year before in the finals, and we just looked like a Penrith off Timu, like because you're just trying to play like them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're not going to beat them that way. You got to throw a little bit of caution to the wind
Yeah,
for sure. Did you have a basketball? Did you put a basketball one out last week? No,
Yeah, I think we did a few. So we talked about on the show talking about Cade Cunningham going close to a
that's
triple
right.
double,
You did say that. Yeah.
and I think he missed by like one rebound, so
Oh,
pretty close. But we also talked about the old how we're doing my $10 multis, and as long as I'm hitting one in every 10, we're good.
Yeah.
So we had another one on the weekend. So yeah,
sweet. How much is
10
that
days.
in the last 5? The last 10?
That's probably a couple.
Oh, yeah,
So yeah,
sweet.
we're
So
profiting.
you're ahead.
Yeah. And we're definitely only missing by 1 or 2 legs when we're not hitting.
Yeah.
Like today I think we missed by 3 points. So
Oh,
little things like that. It's
that's
always
the thing with B-ball, eh?
yeah, bit of a
I'm
ride.
quite yeah.
It's getting a bit tough now with the playoffs coming up. Some teams are
A
resting
few
their
of the
players.
boys in the group, though, they just love their basketball.
Oh yeah, I tell you,
Yeah.
like out of all the bets I put on Betcha, basketball smokes everything. Like I probably get 200 copies easily a day.
Man,
In league, I'll probably get 40 to 50, and that's been up for a couple of days.
Do you reckon it's because I've copied a few of them, but it's because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing? Do you reckon that's why a lot of people want to have a go, but they just can't be?
I think it's prime time too. Like it's
Yeah.
it's usually 12 p.m.
Yeah.
People always like, let's try and make some money for the end of the day.
Yeah.
During the week, get through your work day by looking at your NBA punts. I think that's kind of how it goes.
And I think also, like, if you want to have a punt and then you don't, like I said, and you don't want to have to do all the study, like you've done it all.
Yeah.
And you can just copy it and just write it home.
It's actually funny too. In America, they always talk about New Zealand basketball is one of the most punted on sports over there.
oh,
Because
Our
it's
own
actually
basketball.
because it's actually the first sport that's on every morning. So when they wake up, New Zealand basketball is around starting time.
Oh,
So most of the money actually comes from into New Zealand NBA, NBL comes from American betting because it's around that prime time.
wow.
Yeah, so it's actually
who
pretty
would have
interesting.
thought?
shit, you learn something every day.
There you go.
Then, we went into that horse racing. I think it was the
Mhm.
Tauranga, whatever it was.
Tauranga meet, the Japan Cup.
Yeah, and I talked
Trophy,
about
sorry.
White but I didn't
Yes.
back White and White
I did.
came out and bloody smacked him.
Because what did you have in? Oh, what did you?
I went Navigator.
That's
I don't know
right.
why. I talked myself
I didn't
out
have
of
it in my quaddie. That's right. Because I messaged you and I said, I'm still in the quaddie. And then you said,
What
you've got Navigator. And I was like, I do not have Navigator. And I was like, spewing.
But that was
And
at
it was
the Mask Rose V2, that kind of ride.
Yeah,
Hug
yeah.
the rail and
Mm.
just bloody
Yep.
smack him.
But no, Waituck was good. So I backed that and got the quaddie there. Didn't pay too much. I thought I would have paid a bit more. But obviously there's that shorty. Was it the shorty in the first race, league, eh? O'Sullivan Scott. Was it the short in the first league?
I don't think so. It wasn't that short. The favourite
so I
missed on the last day.
Yeah, so I backed had did. I
did.
did.
That was a good win.
Yeah. Then I backed
First win for
GG
it.
as well. I should have.
And
I didn't
GG.
do a multi. Fuck. Spewing. Spewing. GG was a good watch. Jim Pender, man, you can't leave him out when you're in Tauranga. I think I said that too.
Didn't you hit a nice speed map multi too?
Yes, that was on Wing at Tui the next day.
Yeah.
It's a classic. Just chuck your speed map on, especially in the early races.
Yeah.
And then I got like can't remember the name of it actually. And then the second one was Tina Komanyahi was riding the only pace influence in the race, and it was $10 something.
Shit.
It nearly got nutted on the line though, but Ellie nails it was calling. And I was mowing my lawns, and I was like, missed the first race. I checked it. Oh, shit, it won. Oh, yeah, I'm live in this multi, and then mowing my lawns, and then it's like it's out in front, and then it gets down the straight, And I'm listening to it. And I'm just like on the lawnmower, riding the lawnmower. Fucking get up! And then the caller was saying how close it was at the end, and I'm like yelling, "Hey,
Bro, I can't
Kids and
do
that-
it. If I'm in a
kids and
nose
that are
finish, I mute the TV, like so I could see the camera picture.
Oh,
'cause
just so
usually they
you can just
spoil it.
yeah, they do it, but yeah.
Yeah.
But I was mowing the lawn, so I was like, and I was like standing up, like when it got up. You'll be Wingatui first few races, speed map. They're so good how they've added that into the app. It took me about 5 seconds. Just go, oh yeah,
There's a lot
that's
Is that on both apps?
yeah,
So
yeah.
with most
Great
of
for a
NZ
place like that.
racing, most NZ racing now too, it's all on speeders usually, on paces usually winning those first couple of races.
It's getting a lot more like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a bit of a bath in Wingatui at the end, I think, because everyone wanted. There's what usually happens.
Yeah.
Then everything's a front runner, and then it's
Yeah, yeah.
like something from the back. They start winning from the back, but yeah.
Man,
All right.
that's about it, yeah.
That was about it, isn't it? All right. Week ahead. Kane, have you got us something for the what usually comes up first? NBA, right?
Yeah, NBA is usually every day.
Every day. I'm
Every day.
hustling, man.
So yeah, I have another $10 multi up, but there's a couple of games tomorrow which look interesting. It's a bit hard right now, as I was saying, because finals are coming up. So
Yeah.
some
people
teams are resting their top players. Yeah, so you got to look at those games where people are kind of fighting for a position, I guess. And a game that probably sticks out for me is the Lakers Nuggets. Yeah, those are two top teams, and they're probably fighting for a spot in the playoffs, but they're not in the play-in tournament. So
See,
definitely be betting around that game, which is probably Luka and Jokic probably pushing their triple-double numbers. Another game would be the Rockets game, Rockets Magic. So the Rockets are usually all their players actually get a few rebounds. So try
Big
throw something in
rebounders.
there. Yeah, try throw something in there because they're all quite tall. Play quite a tall lineup. So yeah, rebound numbers usually get a good multi in there. New Zealand is one of the only places that you can do 2 assists as well, which is a good multi-filler for you. So you can't do it in Aussie. I think it's 3 or 4 minimum.
Wow.
So yeah, if you want to
say,
throw,
I see what you mean. Yeah, because you can just chuck that and just
yeah.
would that double it up? Nah. Or is it one?
If it's a big, like a big, usually they're paying like $1.60 or something for 2 assists, and that usually pipes your multi right up to around $3. So yeah,
That's not
always
many
look to
assists,
check
though,
it
is
in.
it?
Nah,
That's obviously why they leave it out.
Yeah,
In Australia.
yeah, for sure.
Nice.
Yeah,
And
I'll
did
be
you say
chucking up
you got that multi up already? Your $10
Nah, I
one?
will be chucking it up in the morning probably. I usually look at around, sounds silly, but around 11 o'clock is where you get your best odds. Usually they've just set the odds.
Oh, they've
at
just
night.
put them out.
Yeah, just put
And then
them
the
out.
market starts moving,
yeah.
and then they start changing shit.
So you get to the morning and they start adjusting stuff, so they'll make it like harder for your multi to hit. So usually, try beat the bookies. Yeah,
It's the name of the game, isn't it?
it is.
So basically, if people are listening and you want to try and get on that, if you just go to in your Betcha app and you go, and if
That
they're not
Kiwi
following
Punter.
you, just go that Kiwi Punter. How do you find?
that's the
What's the best way? It's like social,
I think. Yeah,
Bet
find mates.
social, my mates, no
Or
mates.
just hit one of the NBA games and go feed, and most likely I'm popping up in there somewhere.
Yeah, true that. True that.
So yeah, if you're an eager gym goer around 5 a.m. in the mornings, and you're taking that pre-gym
That's
shit,
Lennie.
get on there and
There you
whack
go.
the
When you're just
multi.
warming
There
up
you
on the
go.
bike, get your
There you
multi on.
That's before the odds are adjusted.
Burning calories and sinking multis.
That's it, man. 2 birds, 1 stone, if you will. Did you want to touch on the NRL? Did you have anything in there that stood out to you?
There's a few games that are definitely, I think, worth getting on. The first one I look at, the Panthers tomorrow night. Have you ever seen the Panthers paying $3.30?
Yeah.
It's just,
That's what I've got written down.
crazy.
That's probably the most I've paid in how long?
Yonks.
yeah,
I don't know, years.
I know
Fuck,
that.
that's crazy.
They're not full strength, but still, it's the Panthers. There's Nathan Cleary.
That's just
Some good odds.
Yeah.
that's just a get on.
So
for
definitely,
sure.
you don't want to bet back in that $1.33 Melbourne Storm.
That's why, like, they've got a mad team as well, but that's quite $1.33.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
almost
definitely.
like insulting to the Panthers after everything they've done.
Like I still think Storm win, but at those odds, I definitely would probably have
Have
a
a
play
go.
at Panthers.
Have a
for
little
sure.
play.
And then, what we talked about with the Warriors left edge defense, I think it is. So Dom Young, he scored probably 3
Couple,
or
didn't
4
he?
tries, so far this season. So he's definitely. I think the Roosters are favouring their side.
And that's Rob Toyer, eh? Is he the winger on that side? Oh, the centre?
centre.
Rod Sawyer, and then
He's got some good
Alright.
assists already this year.
He'll do Pompey for speed, I think. So could be the area where they look. Roger looks to jam in a bit, and I
Especially
think
early.
it's also vice versa as well. Dom Young loves to jam as well, and that could be where Warriors look to target.
Yeah, so you could
So
go
I think-
both those wingers.
Yeah, I think running those two. Well, Roger
Yeah.
will love to score against the Roosters. I think that's his.
Oh,
Everyone
yeah.
loves to play against your old team, so
And especially scoring them.
I think those
I
two
don't-
are good.
Yep.
Good little punt. I think there's
Yep.
actually a better boost with Roger and Teddy at $5, so that's not too bad.
Shit, that's all good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Teddy's going to be popping up somewhere.
For sure. He's always popping up. What about you, Jase? I mean, you said you bet last night on the NRL potty, but is there anything that sticks out? You can do something non-Kiwi? Because obviously it's not.
yeah, well, it's
You're not
actually a
forced to have a
Kiwi
Kiwi
one, which
bet.
is pretty crack up. Greg Marju, first try at $7.75. I reckon they just
Shit,
target
who
that left edge and
Who are they playing again?
Titans.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And Ponga loves this, like a skip out pass to Marju, so I reckon that's pretty good odds for him to get a first
Yeah,
try.
I don't.
And I don't know, it's not confirmed. Oh, maybe it was just confirmed then. Lucas might be out, so they might try to go just out wider quicker.
Earlier?
Yeah, Dylan Lucas is out, I think.
Possibly, man. Possibly.
So, yeah,
That's a good shout, though. The Marju.
the Marju.
The bulldozer.
Because who's on that side? Is that Sammy?
Sammy, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good
He
punt.
goes okay. Kelly's probably a bit of a better defender, eh?
Yeah.
And he's a left centre usually, eh?
Yeah.
Sweet. All right.
There is one more, actually.
Oh,
Good bet.
go. Hit us.
I think he had a shit game last week, and there's a lot of, bad mouthing around him. Old Reece Walsh. I just see him coming out and having a huge game against the Cowboys. They've leaked a lot of tries, and I think
Oh,
Walsh turns into
100%.
the Walsh of old and just hummos big time. So
Yeah.
that double at $3.15 is pretty good money, I think.
He's usually good at turning around form pretty quickly.
Yeah, I think so.
Like as quickly as he can play badly, he can also play well.
There's
And,
rumours that he gets dropped too, so I think,
Oh
he's-
shit. Madge would be the person. Madge would drop someone like Reese if he's not playing well. That
Yeah,
makes sense. That's a good shout. I don't see the Broncos getting beaten again. So, even Arthur's first one wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah.
And even I can see Ricky getting his nose through again for sure in that game. So that's probably what I'm going to try and have a tutu with if I'm having a responsible bet on the game.
Oh, pretty Ricky.
There's definitely some good bets this week on NRL, I think. Even looking
Yeah,
at the
for sure.
Raiders, $2.60, they've probably been one of the better teams so far. Manly,
Paying
$1.50. Yeah,
Well,
so that's even a good punt,
bro, I'm all over that because that's the one thing the Raiders have is like hard-hitting, hard-working forwards.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing that kind of is Manly's Achilles heel is they can
You
get
saw it
bashed
last
up.
week. Yeah.
Just like last week. Take my bloody money.
What are your thoughts on Adam Fanua-Blake? First trial against Rabbitohs.
Yeah, I think the Rabbitohs pack's definitely weakened. They've lost Hubner, who's probably their best defender.
Hubbana, yeah.
So yeah, there's gonna be a gap in the middle.
He's paid 16s. Could be a.
Oh, yeah, that's a good punt.
Fuck.
And he loves a try.
He should never be paying that for. I know he's a prop, but shit, they just give away money on him, eh?
Him and Hazelton.
Yeah, you could just do a 5 on each of them.
Yeah. Well, I can say what's anytime.
Yeah.
Anytime is 270.
Oh yeah, that's pretty accurate. Pretty accurate. I can see him scoring. Like
Yeah.
Kane said, the bunnies are definitely a bit weaker in the middle.
Yeah, for sure. And they drew a loss. They've won their first 2 games.
Fuck, have they?
Yeah, surprisingly.
Why do I
The
feel like they
Rabbitohs.
haven't?
The Dolphins and then bet
Oh
the
yeah,
Dragons.
the Dragons by 1.
Yeah.
I mean, they haven't had the most stiffest competition. So the Sharks look pretty bloody good.
Mhm.
I wonder if, a few upsets last week, I think it might fall the way of back into regular programming, I think, this week a bit. But you never know.
Surely.
Whoever, if anyone did tip in last week and got 8 out of 8 games, they literally do not watch league.
Nah, no way.
No, you'd have to just be like drunk doing a multi randomly
Yeah.
to hit that. Sweet. Any other thoughts on the NRL, lads?
Just it's always worth having a bit of an interest look at the futures because they always adjust wildly based off results.
Oh, yeah,
Just-
yeah.
Still getting $2.70 now for Panthers to make the final, which is, you look at recent history, when's the last time Panthers didn't make the final?
Wow.
5 years. At
What are
least.
the Roosters paying to make the 8? Is that in there?
$2.40. So the Warriors are actually $3.
Fuck.
Yeah,
So just to make the 8.
just to make the 8.
Well, it's good value. In fact, they would have paid a bit more last week too. I want to start doing my $5 a week investment plan again. You
Also
just do
looking at,
$5 a week on that.
And then
looking
by
at
the
top
end of
try
the
scorer.
season, you lose like a few $100. That's good.
That's where all your bonus bets go. I just chuck them
Yeah.
straight on there. Forget about it. Looking at the top try scorer, Sam Stone Street, the Sharks winger. I think he scored probably 3 or 4 tries. He's at $21, which is pretty good money, I think.
He's obviously going to be locked in, though, you think, for the main majority of the season?
Yeah,
or-
I don't know how fast. Sione Katoa's got a few months, I think.
Oh, does he got months?
I think so, yeah.
But yeah, he's a
Stone
weapon,
Street's-
eh?
Stone Street's good.
Yeah, quick. And they love that side. Katoa's always scoring.
I've got it up here actually. So last 5 games, he scored 8 tries.
Whoa, Stone Street.
Yeah, and not last week. Well, last week he didn't score, but every game before that and last week. Oh, sorry, last week he scored, but the first week he didn't score. He's got doubles. That's all he scored is doubles.
What's he paying to get 1 try? They should be paying more, right?
128.
Should be paying more to get a try instead of a double.
Katoa was out for 4 to 5 months, so yeah,
Oh, shit.
good punt.
All right. There is the other code. I don't watch any of it. But you got any Super Rugby bets, Kane, for the weekend?
Rugby.
Or not
I think
really?
the game
you
to
haven't
bet on is actually at the same time as the Warriors Roosters, so won't really be watching it, but the Chiefs should pump Moana and Pukekohe.
Oh,
I think. Yeah, there's actually good odds around the game too, so if you multi up your 2 wingers and Chiefs to win 13 plus, you're getting $3.43, which is pretty good money for,
yeah.
I'd say, a near sure bet. Chiefs should smack them. They've named
There
a
you
pretty
go.
full strength team, so yeah,
Nice.
I think it's a good punt. And also looking
Alrighty.
a bit out of the normal realms of what we cover. The
Yeah.
old cricket. Gotta
Oh, the
go
cricket's
there.
on. Yes, we're playing Pakistan, aren't we?
Yeah, you gotta look after the Indian listeners. I'm sure there's some out there. So Black Caps are going.
Yeah.
Black Caps are playing Pakistan in Eden Park, so
Yes,
short
that's
boundary.
right.
If you multi up, where is it?
What amount of
There's
boundaries?
an option. There's players to score 15 runs. So if you go Seifert and Fenelon, who are our openers, and they both hit that line both first 2 games,
Yep.
and Salman from Pakistan, so he's hit that line the
Yes.
first 2 games, you're getting 2 seconds. $4 for people that have hit 15 runs. easily.
And that's not much for an opener.
No, especially at Eden Park, that's a short boundary. They're going
That's
to be
right.
smacking it. Yeah, so,
You'd be trying to get underneath it.
yeah, for
Damn.
sure.
Shit, that's good value, man.
Yeah.
You'll be putting that on. Is that already on your? Can you already copy it, or you haven't done it yet?
Haven't done it yet. I will do
Okay.
it.
But you'll be
Put it up
doing it,
tomorrow. Yeah. When
Okay.
people are listening to this, we'll be putting it up.
or just so I can copy it. It just saves me admin. Now, who did he say again? That's the best thing about Betcha.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
They're so good. Yeah, you can just copy someone's bet. Legit.
Just give
Any
them
other
credit
cricket
when you
bets
do
or what? Hey, just give the person credit.
Yeah.
Nah, stuff that. I'll just take the credit for myself.
Yeah.
Not calling out any MMA fighters or anything like that.
Anything else on the cricket you spied in there? Well, not really. Not worth having a go. I've had the odd go on the cricket. It's a bit of fun, I reckon.
I think it's what time? It's Friday as well, so it's all like kind of, our 3 main sports. I'm saying Chiefs, Warriors, and Pakistan are all on at the same time.
Sweet. So you need the 3 screens. Yeah,
Someone
might
be
have
at the game, pulling up the Sky Go.
Oh yeah, because you're going to the Warriors versus Rooters game, aren't you?
Sure am.
All right.
Okay.
Should we shift into the racing then, to the horses?
Aye.
Do we want to look? So obviously we've got Trentham and Rickerton. We're not really doing the whole cards, are we?
Nah, there's a few
No.
good races at Rickerton. Not Rickerton, Trentham, the Trickerton, which is currently a heavy 8, so that's kind of the only.
Yes. Are they getting any more rain this week?
I haven't really
I don't
looked
think.
into.
I don't think they're supposed to. I can bring it up, but I'm not sure. I don't think they're supposed to get that much. Like obviously we got quite a bit today as well, but I mean when Trentham's heavy, oh baby, it's usually a hard pick.
Yeah, for sure.
I did find one there actually when I did have a look today. It was one of the earlier races from memory. Oh, that one. Where has it gone? Sorry, bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Oh, Trav's in there, $5.
Trev Fallon.
Race 5, which is the St. Ledger.
It's the Frack Club, St. Ledger.
Oh yeah, that's right. They've sponsored it.
They have.
Cheeky little buggers.
It's an expense right there.
Code that to expenses. Oh, it was race 2. That's right. I've got an early one. This is actually quite a good race though. Race 2. There's some really good form in there. But you guys know me. There's the number 4 there, Finest Hour. Kelly Myers, Ralph Manning. Last up winner.
Loves a Ralph Manning.
Loves it, Ralph. I've liked that. I think that's. I want to have a little go at that earlier in the day. I think it's paying. I just think it's paying too much. So
$3.80 a place. That's even nice money.
yeah, so I'm going each way all day on that for sure. But there are some good horses in that. Obviously, the one at the top, the Liquidator as well, and then also the one of Alan Sharrock's. But even underneath that shit, they've all. It's a good race actually. Maybe I shouldn't back that. Maybe I should stay away from that. But no, I backed it as last start as well, so I'll stay on that. Is there anything in any race in particular in Trentham that you like? Anything, Kane?
Race 5, so against old Trav. I actually like Wolfgang.
Yep.
So I think it's just it's a different horse going left way around. I think it's left way around. So it's had 8 starts.
Mackay as well at Trentham.
8 starts at Trentham, 2 wins, 2 seconds, 2 thirds. And yeah, so whenever it has a blip in form, it's always going the other way around.
Yep.
Comes back this way and it runs real well. It even, ran in Flemington earlier this prep. Ran real well too. So and it won the New Zealand Cup 2 back, I think, or something. So
Yep.
I think it's definitely $4.40. That's a good price for it. Trav is kind of short odds because of what it did last start, but
Yeah.
if you think about it, Tajanis should have bet it.
Yeah. Oh, pretty near almost did. And like you said, back around this way, back at Trentham.
Yeah.
Mackay trained. Just anything Mackay do, you just back when they're running in Trentham. It's just
Trentham or Hastings.
they just love it down there for some reason.
I was actually talking to Sean Mackay about that.
What did he say? Anything about? Is it a certain reason or
No,
rhyme
he's
or
just
reason
like,
or
we just tend to go good down there for some reason.
that's random,
Is
eh?
it- Yeah,
Their strike rate there. It'd be interesting to look it up because
like it'd be almost be like willing to move down there kind of strike rate.
almost say, but then you move down there, they probably stop winning.
Yeah, and they'll start
What
winning
was the
much
good
more.
horse they had? They had a real good horse once.
Puccini?
Genie
Yeah, Puccini, that was it.
won the Auckland Cup, right?
Yeah,
Or was
won
it
some
the Derby?
races, I think.
One of the cups.
Yeah. All of them. Yep. What about you, Jase? Is there anything? Oh, so with Wolfgang, yeah, $4.40 too. That's good.
Yeah, it's a good price. And then into the race 6, there's a horse Risque Ruler down the bottom. So I don't know if you've seen it race, but it's
Yes.
known for absolutely honking at home. He has one of the better finishes going around right now, and $8 at Trentham, 55 kilos. I think it's ticking a lot of boxes, and it's kind of going a bit under the radar in that field.
Yeah, you're getting good money for something with that sort of form, eh?
It's a good field, but yeah, I think it's an in-form horse, and you look at the top horses in the race, and they're not in form, so that kind of sways me that way.
Correct.
In that same race, a bit of a roughie. Even just chucking your tries or whatever. Electron, 21s at 550. Second last start and a good second. Gone up to Group 3 now, so it's up in grade, but hey, you never know these Trentham. It just changes the whole game, I reckon.
For sure. Yeah.
You take horses there.
Oh, for sure, definitely. And while we're on that race too, I did spy one in there. You can probably pick it out. Number 7, Nigella Lane, Kelly Miles, Ralph Manning again.
There's your try it.
Yeah, and then you could chuck a couple of faves in there to like box it up or something because that'll pay you quite good. Betty Spaghetti, that's from down south, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Goes
That's
all
what I
right.
like about. Oh, that's what I like about Wellington is that quite often you'll get some southern horses and some southern jockeys up, and Tina's
sure.
obviously riding there, eh?
Yeah, she usually does that. Yep.
Yeah, I think I've seen her on the other runners, and she's a mean jockey, man.
Then on to the next race, we got a couple of runners we saw at Ellerslie, Old Tardali. We saw that one
Dali,
up against Safedo. Safedo was
Safito.
in the Kiwi in that. Wasn't too
Yeah.
bad, I thought. Good horse. $5.50. I would almost say it's a better horse than Tardali.
Yeah, just going off kind of who was in that other race, right? Is that what you're saying?
Only
Even-
downside is drawn 18. So
Ballon d'Or, the number 2 horse, is drawn 17, so it's that wide as well. But
Yeah.
any of those ones are a chance, really.
yeah, for sure.
Oh, sure, that's Peter and Sean Mackay as well, too. So there you go. Chuck those in your
probably,
multiples.
Quinella, the 2 ones by the same stable, like not the stable, the same what do you call it, stud?
Yeah.
I think the Elston Park,
Yes, yep.
the 1 and 2.
What else you got in there? There's also I thought 60 and Omoa was unlucky in that race in Ellerslie.
Definitely.
Was.
Damn near fucking got it up. But whether or not McD actually got it that close, you know what I mean? So I probably won't be backing it. He says now I probably will anyway.
Even the Wounda down the bottom.
Great
So
name.
I tipped it out a couple back when it won, and it actually beat Pinman quite easy. So there's
Oh,
some
was that the one on its record? Is that against Penman?
beat
oh,
Pinman and
shit.
Lateral. Yeah, it actually ran past it pretty easy.
Vegas Queen's up from down south. That's a down southerner, isn't it?
Yeah, Earpark Hustler as well. It's a
Yep.
Pitman
Tina
runner.
Komanyaki. Pitmans generally will get one, at least one there when they bring their horses up. Don't know if it's this race though, but they're paying 20s. Yeah, so there's some interesting form in this, with, and then also there's that Miss Fireball, that one. Is that the frat club that own sharing that or nah? It's bred out of. I just remember Mal putting that up.
Definitely some interesting form lines. So you got the Kiwi into Riccarton Park races.
Riccarton, you got
Yeah.
a couple of different races at Ellerslie on the same day.
Yeah.
You got the first and the last race, like the winner from the last race and the second place getter from the first race. It's all over the place. That could be a spread in the multi. There's quite a few good. In the quaddie for sure. Because I'll be trying to hit that.
I think the next leg is when you can go real thin. So it's probably
Oh, I don't know about that.
in the
It's not-
Oaks.
It's not that quite tight of a favourite for me.
I think it's the best filly we've had for a long time.
It looks
You watch
like it.
race, yeah.
Yeah,
So I've actually put up a multi already for viewers if they want to have a little play.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
looking at Marketplace, who's I think one of the better trotters going around, racing on Friday night,
Oh, yep.
into Like a Lucy in the Oaks, and into Via Sistina, which is $2.50, which is better than your bank interest. So
There you go.
chuck the house on, chuck the mortgage on.
Chuck the mortgage on that.
Hey, you
It's
just bought a house,
guaranteed.
you won't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Island Life is in that as well, but obviously I can't see it. $3.30
Yeah.
for a place, though, is pretty good.
Yeah, I was going to say that
Island
one under
Life.
that as well. Cornello.
Canelo, yep. Tina's on. Lisa
That'll
goes
be-
well at
That'll go
Trentham as well.
like closer. Won't beat it. And if it does, what doing?
Yeah.
Like a Lucy, drawn 1 as well.
Yeah, I
One.
know, right? A peach. Craig Grill's drawn one.
Grillsy on it. How much
Interesting.
wins? He's up to 98 wins, after today, isn't he? Got a couple more for this. Is that for the season? Must be,
Maybe.
Oh no. When does the season finish? Like it's around Easter, So yeah, it'll be nearing the end of it. Yeah, so 98. He's on 98 wins after today. So this might put him over 100.
I don't like how these hot pot favourites scare away all the horses that actually could push it.
That's right, yeah. Because they're
But
like,
horses- yeah.
we'll go find a weaker race to win. It's like, you're
Yeah,
better
exactly.
off, aren't you better off
Take
coming
the
second to
chance.
something like that?
Like your second favourite, that's come third and second to Like Lucy's last couple of starts. That shows
Yeah.
fields that it's Like Lucy's facing. It's really beaten most of these runners.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it is a bit
Yeah.
wretched, eh? Someone take it on, man.
96 wins for Grillsy.
Oh, 96.
Man. If this-
So, yeah, so that should, he might race a couple more. What's tomorrow, Thursday? Surely.
Oh,
That might be
96
his 100th.
wins, and the person closest to him, Sans Sprat, is on 59.
Holy shit. Yeah, is that a good year, eh, Grillsy?
It's weird. It's always these jockeys that they've been around for ages and they just come into form all of a sudden.
It's random. Absolutely random. He's been riding for a very long time. He's a good cunt as well.
Yeah.
Good punt, I should say. All right. So there's your anchor. Basically, we're saying if you're trying to get that,
There's your anchor. Yeah.
because those other two races are pretty.
Wide
There's
open.
definitely race 7. You want to take quite a few. Even the first leg. Last leg of the quaddie. Anything stand out for you guys in that one?
Mystic Park for me. I reckon $5 is overs.
Yeah, it's a
Do
good
you reckon
horse.
that's because? Do you reckon it's because it's a South Island horse?
Probably
yeah.
they always the North Island is always like South Island, but when we go down there, it's always like get on the Northerner. But Mystic Park, I reckon it wins.
Like I said, they always get at least one at these meetings.
Yeah.
The Pitmans, and they could be saving it to the very last race.
Well, if they hadn't got a win till then you know to get on.
There is one I like it very. They've backed most of its campaign, but the Beast of Burden. It's won its last couple. It is paying a shitload, but I'll just have a cheeky little. I would definitely be putting that in my quaddie. I'm not saying it's just going to beat the likes of what's up the top, but I think it's a sneaky little chance at least of a place. $8.50 for a place. Crikey.
For me, I like December. I think I'm usually backing it. It runs a good race. It has a strong finish to it, which could suit Trentham.
Yep.
And then also Lux Libertas is kind of, I guess it's been around for a bit of a while, but before its last few races where it's racing the likes of Legado and Maritili Molly,
Correct.
it's actually been dominating or going real close in fields similar to this. So
Yep. So it's
over
almost
the
come
odds,
back to
yeah.
what it's.
Oh, it's definitely dropped in grade.
Yeah.
Drawn 2, so to get a good run. $12 odds. Yeah, it's a good punt.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, it's gone in some good races, eh?
It has-
Any chance for Glamour Tycoon, you think? Got the Watermoo pin on it. Marshies.
It raced in a couple of good races, eh? Like I think it.
Yep.
Yeah, so it lost to Tomodachi, who's no slouch.
No, and then
Beat Trobion before that, so yeah, it's definitely another one to chuck in your quads.
for sure.
Right. Just on that first race,
Yeah.
because they normally run the bet back anyway. If you get your second, third, or fourth, or whatever, I could Mr. Twinkle Toes would be a shout, fresh up.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Twinkle Toes. Is he in that race? Oh, there he is. Joe Rathbone. Fresh up, doesn't
'Cause-
mind it.
Yeah.
You have your bet back. It's always a safe race to just have a go at it, or
Have a
something
little
like that.
stab in the dark, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And we'll throw out the stumps. If you would.
Anyway,
Son of a butcher. Back that last start too. Fuck, 21s. Where was that? Was that in was that in New Plymouth? Fourth. Waverley. That's great form. Chris Dell is one of those jokers too. He'll get at Trentham. He goes well in the central districts.
Yep.
He'll definitely get. He usually gets at least one race kill. Could be the first one, maybe. Peter Locke. That was a good win too. All right. Is there anything else in that meet, guys, that you wanna look up?
Nah, not bad.
What about over in Aussie, bro? Have you had a decent look at that?
Yeah, Rosehill, so I think it's slipper day, so you always
The slipper.
Go look for the old Waterhouse runner.
Okay.
Race 5 for me, I think Via Sistine is probably a near lock in that field.
Race
But
5 is yet. Oh, that's
I
not
don't
even
know
the
what-
quaddy.
I don't know what would beat it. I guess there is that form I don't know about, which is the UK horse, but Via Sistine is a good horse. Yeah.
Yeah, shit. I can't.
Too short though. Definitely just play multis around it.
Can't back it out, right? Not on my salary. Who else we got? Broadsidings in the next race as well, isn't it?
Yes. There's a Kiwi in that race too, old checkmate for O'Sullivan Scott. So that's a
Oh yeah. Oh, it is too.
yeah.
Blake Shin's on it. Shit. I didn't even know that was. Is it raced already
Third.
raced over there?
Nah, so the last start was third in the Kiwi. I think it ran home fucking mint
Oh
too.
yeah, of course. Like, hello. Shit. It's in
Yeah,
the Kiwi. That's right.
Out
Well,
of
paying
the
there
form.
14s.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, Evaporate, just went down to broadsiding. Checkmate was zero thereabouts, so $14, $3.30 for a place.
Yep, for sure.
That's a great shout. Great spotting, mate. Well done. You can come back next week.
Where is it?
Anything else?
Race 7 at
Oh, you go.
Rosehill. Gringotts at 850 is pretty mean odds.
Gringotts.
It's a good race, that one, George Ryder.
Yeah.
That bloody
Well,
Tommy Kitten.
Tom Kidden, who missed the bright side.
Mr. Bro. Mr. Bro. Fuck.
Now
Yeah,
it's
it's
some
so
good
good.
early money too, back then from 11s to $8 already.
Surely it's beat Mr. Brightside.
Then you got old
Nice.
Fangirl down the bottom, J Mac.
Oh, yeah, true. J Mac is fuck $3 for that.
It's first leg of quaddy. That's a tough first leg, I think.
So it's a tricky first leg. I'll need to take a few on that. We might as well look at it as a quaddy. What about the next race? What do you guys like in that?
The old slipper.
Yeah. Oh, well, I've already seen my one. I want it back. I'll be taking the McD Devil Knight for show. If you're doing a quaddy, you just put McD in every league. Well, what I usually do is I'll go James, McD, Jason Collett each league, especially if I'm taking a spread. Because they go good. They go good, obviously. It's a big fucking field. Jesus.
That's one of the toughest slippers for a while. There's no dominant
No.
2-year-old. There's that Woderton who has flopped his last 2 starts.
Yeah,
Kind of no real excuse for it.
that's right. Yeah, it's got quite the rap, doesn't it?
It does.
Hasn't really lived up to it. What did Devil Knight beat the other? One by Nose Caulfield Group 1 Blue Diamond, February 22nd.
That's probably a good punt. At $11 odds. It's been
I'll
in
be
the
on it.
favourite.
Yeah, I'll be on it. Tell you that much. Anything else in there? Obviously, it's quite tricky, but you probably want to be taking a.
Bit of a roughie, but maybe North England.
Yeah, I agree. Waterhouse.
Yeah.
The filly.
Get on.
I like the filly. The filly.
That's one of my favourite videos, eh? You seen that one when she was watching the Hot Favourite last year? I forget what it was. That
When
$20
she didn't
million
know
colt.
she had the other horse or something?
Yeah, she didn't know she had the other horse. The filly! Bloody wins. Old, I forget his name. It's a good horse, but yeah.
Come on, gay. What about the one Jason Collett's on? Bjorn Baker? I'll be chucking that in my quaddy, but. Rainwork. Millennium Longneck. Don't know if that's good enough for him, but. For your quaddies, you'd be chucking it in. Race 9. Obviously, if we really like Greg Marju getting a try, what about Marzu? $35. No, I can't really. Now I've said that.
Do you reckon
I'm going to have to
Maltese
back that now because I've now said it.
I know that
But-
Private Harry's a very good horse, but fresh up, you always got a bit of a query,
Question mark.
especially at 1100 metres.
Is Ashley Morgan who usually rides it?
Yeah, she's won 4 races on it.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. She can stay. She can stay on then.
I think
James
he's
looks like
also
he's got a.
Yeah, J-Mac
half
on Growing
decent
Empire.
ride. Yeah.
It's not a bad horse. Last up behind Jolly Star. Yeah.
Jolie.
How good, Jolly Star. Anything else really scream out to you, Jason? That
Nah.
right? That Jetty
Go
Beale, maybe. Who's
Field.
that? Few fields
Into the last.
into the last. If you're still alive, she's an all-star. Oh, that was fucking a ducky last time. Market mover though. It's no McD. Oh, so
I
there's
don't
Miss
mind that.
Hellfire. Let's go.
Outback Miss. I think it's last up. It's had a bit of money on it already. It was second behind Commemorative, which is in the
Yes.
race before.
The race
Yes.
before, yes.
And it's in the money in the race before too. So I think even if that one wins, you'd be looking at this one dropping in odds big time.
Yeah, if that one gets up, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Baker's, Collett's, Fresh Up. This is another kind of weird race, isn't it?
It's an odd card.
There's an odd card.
With
I
the
think
rail
there's-
out too. The rail out might favour those some paces.
Yes. Yes, it'll be hard to not much anchoring.
Nah.
How's this thing go Fresh Up that McD's on? Not that good. All right, tricky card, all right. Anything else racing you guys wanted to chat about or put out there?
I just see if I can find it. Race 6 Mooney Valley, Rapid Cheval. I think it was I only like it because it was my mum work had it, broke it in and everything.
What race,
We're on
sorry?
the one race 6 at the Valley, Mooney Valley.
If you're going to click speed map on a bloody race meet, you'll be clicking the speed map button at Mooney Valley.
At the Valley.
What was it called?
Rapid Cheval right at the bottom.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, $19.
Yeah.
Second last start. Let's see what the speed map reckons. Oh, it's got the one. It's drawn one as well.
Oh yeah, it's always a handy at the Valley.
Yep. Open address looks like the likely leader.
That might just get us sitting behind.
And then, boom, pay the boys.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a bit of
I
a
think,
weird race too.
Jimmy Star in the 9th is a bit of a lay for me. It's a good horse, but I think it won't suit the Valley. Drawn 2 is going to get trapped on the rail over 1,200 metres, so I wouldn't be touching that at $3.
No, it's a bit short, eh? Bit short. So that's ex-Kiwi, eh? Is it?
I think it
No.
is, eh?
Yeah, it is,
Yeah.
eh? Yeah.
It's a good horse. Like it's winning Group 1 races.
It's just the Valley's a bit tricky, eh?
Yeah, for the best of them.
I
Race
don't
before you
mind,
got some.
Oh, how much is paying Ray Magnetio? I don't mind that horse.
619.
619, baby.
What race is it in, bro?
Sorry, race 9. Most recently raced on pace before fading, which isn't great, but that's at Flemington in the Group 1. That was in the Newmarket. And that was behind Jolly Star, I think. So I think, yeah. That's probably about right. I was going to say it's good money, but it is a bit, that's a risky bet. It is a risky bet. It's a risky bet, man. But if you like your wrestling like I do, shit.
Do you know who's an annoying horse in that race that just randomly will come out and win? And it has the gayest name? Reserve Bank. Because it won that few starts ago just randomly. I'm pretty sure it was Painted Bit.
I think I remember
Reserve
that.
Bank. Is it like their Reserve Bank? Oh, there's Moby Dick in the last. I'll be backing that just so I can yell out, hit that dick. I'll be screaming, get that dick home. Ride
Battle
that
with
dick.
My Temptation.
Oh, how good. Maybe with pounding? Trifecta? My Temptation and Moby Dick and pounding. How good. But honestly, if you're at the pub, you always either the Willies, anything Willie, anything Dick, just so you can yell out and
Or when
crumple
they
it.
had the old pussies running around.
Yeah, the
like
pussies
Pussy
were
Willow.
great. Yeah, Pussy Willow. Hit that pussy. Hit that pussy. Because it's not, you're not saying anything naughty because, it's the name of the horse.
Exactly.
Anyway, yeah, that's me. Anything else you guys want to touch on? I think we've covered most things, haven't we? If you're not making money,
I just
if you're not
noticed
making
there's
money, what's wrong with you?
race 5 at the Valley. There's a Tiako horse, but it's
Yeah,
paid
there's a
like
couple of
20s.
Savoir Fair.
Savoir.
They've also got Quintessa in race 8.
Oh, is it? Oh, did I skip that? Oh, it is too. Molly Bloom's in that race.
I don't know why they took that horse away from New Zealand there.
That thing's been going shit over there.
Yeah, bring it back.
Well, I had one race there. I only had one race there.
See? That's
It's
had
had, it's had like a
Is
whole
Yeah.
prep.
4, 5.
I
Yeah.
ran second free shot as well, so
I've been on
Nice.
it last start, and I was just coming around the corner, and it was pumping it, trying to get it around the corner. It was going back.
Yeah. Where was that? Wouldn't have been here though, was it? Flemington. What's its natural race pattern?
Oh, New Zealand, it was a back runner, but one fucking good race is coming from behind.
I bet you'd love coming from behind. Yeah, it gets back by the looks, which won't do it any favors if it's not was lacking. It was lacking a bit of pace last start. You might want further now, but should get the right tempo to finish off. Oh, yeah, there's a couple of actual there's a bit of speed in the race. Actually, you might help it, but it's not at the Valley. I won't be taking that risk. Not at the Valley, mate. Next minute, wins.
Not happening.
I think we just got to listen to some of the people that have sent their good punts for the week. There's actually some good ones, eh?
All right, sweet. Yeah, hit us with those. Let's get into that. We've been mucking around on this other stuff for probably a bit while.
So we got the good punts and bad punts. I'll kind of mix them in.
That's good. It's good to hear the bad ones too, man.
Yeah. So we
You
got
can start
Henry
with
Lee.
my You can start with my league bets from last week. How good was Ice Puppy? Yeah.
It's the closest
we
you're going
didn't
to get to
play?
a win.
How come we didn't
I
play?
think it was a tight hammy or something.
Motherfucker. Yeah. Anyway, sorry, carry on.
Sweet. So we start with Henry Lee. His is a bad punt. So he had Sabonis 10 points in his big multi.
Yeah.
And he only got 7, which was his first time getting under 10 all season. So that
Oh shit.
Jeez.
Ratchet.
Oh shit. There's always
Hang
got. Those are the ones that always get you.
Yeah, shit, yeah. Happens all the time too.
Yeah.
Then we go into Flynn Schreider, who won $890 off $25.
How was that?
So he's back some, I think it's Palmy North trots into some random. Looks like he's just picking favourites, but paid off. So
Sweet.
then we go into Connor Houghton, who missed out on a K by the Lehigh Whitey not scoring. So it's a bit of a tough miss. He had Shibasaki. This must be week 1. Shibasaki, Skelton, Munro, Montoya, and it finished on Lehigh.
Wow.
Yeah,
That would be getting.
big time. We're going to Connor Houghton, who missed out on $2,000 by a Zach Lomax disallowed try. So that's
Oh.
pretty.
Disallowed. No. Hey,
So
we've
he
been
had
there. We've all
Yeah,
been there before.
We've all been there. Yeah, Jai Gray, Lomax, and AKP in a multi. I had Bradman Best. So that's actually paying good money. Those are all players you would back usually.
Yeah. Yep. 100%.
We had a winner from Louis Herbert who, off $100, won $700, which was AKP, Connor Tracy, and the Bulldogs plus 40.5. Good punting. He's also sent me another winner of Betcher, so he looks like he's on Bet365 and Betcher.
Is this just using all the platform?
He finds the best odds. He backed all 4 wingers in the Panthers Roosters game, had $100 on it, and won 1.3K. So that's not too bad.
Shit.
Yeah. For
That's
wingers
man.
too. You're
Yeah.
pretty happy with that.
Okay, no.
Another one from Oliver Winman, who bet a $2 bet and won $136, so you can't complain with that.
Hard.
He had Dane Laurie, Jesse Ramian, and Paul Alamotti to score against the Sharks. So it's a Vegas bet.
Oh, from Vegas.
Yeah. I think I had one more actually. Someone sent me through.
Was it Sam Brill?
Oh no, that is it. No, we've covered it. So yeah,
All
keep
right.
sending them through every week. Love
Yeah,
to
we'll
see
send them
them.
through. We'll shout you out.
Yeah, for sure.
Shit, yeah, that multi on that Sunday morning I got was all good. That's so.
Yeah, I had a
bring it
couple of, as you brought up for the pot, I had a couple of good multis, which was actually a formula that I might stick with because it paid off pretty well.
Oh yeah. What was that with? Horses.
It was NRL. So I had
Oh yeah.
on the Friday I did a $50 multi that returned
Oh, that's right. I remember you saying.
1.6k, which was
Yep.
2 wingers to score in the Hurricanes Highlanders game, into Saab, into Turbo, into McLean and Alamotti. So that's all things that are pretty high chance. Returning 1.6k off 50.
That's crazy, really, when you
Bad.
think about it.
Yeah.
Because like, if you look at each game, you're like, oh yeah, that's quite possible. That's
Then I
mad.
think I went back into it the next day and did the same thing. It had the same result.
Did you on the next day as well? Did you send that through to me after you got it? I don't know if you told me you got
For the
it.
$70 one, and we did Sevu Reese and Will Jordan, which was what we covered on the potty last week.
That's right. Yep.
Into Molitalo and Stone Street, into Cobbo and Arthurs, and that returned $880 off $70. That's,
Easy dub, bruh.
they're all like realistic things.
That's realistic. Like that's not, like that's a great return on something that's not crazy.
Your highest odds is $2.40. That's not bad.
Yeah.
So
Fucking
this week,
let's
yeah, I'll
go.
definitely be looking for some. Probably be playing Stone Street and Molitalo again into something else
Surely,
like that.
especially with who they're playing.
Yeah, for sure.
You're right.
No, Shooter from Talking League.
Yeah.
He got a good little multi on the with Storm versus Parramatta. Where'd it go? Wilbrick, Hughes, Katoa to all score, and then he was just waiting on Will Penasini from the Parramatta, and he got it like near the end.
Yeah, like that. They got there in like the last 4 minutes or something.
Yeah, $10 got him 418.
Oh, yeah, not bad.
Not bad. Not
He
bad,
sent me
man.
through that.
Not bad at all. Hey, you wouldn't be giving it back, would you?
Well, I didn't think he was going to get it in the way Parramatta were playing.
No, he probably wouldn't have been that confident watching the game, would he?
No.
All right. Anything else you want to cover, lads?
No, I'm good.
I think it's about it.
You're good. I think that's everything. Okay, we've covered a few bits here.
Yeah, for sure.
Luckily, I'm not in charge of like remembering and.
If we did have one good punt each, what would it be?
Yes, that's you're onto it. Okay, good punt each. We've thrown a lot out there, but Jase, what was yours?
I'm going to go Rogue.
Why
Storm
not?
Panthers, Golden Point.
Oh,
Head off last year.
Yeah.
100. Mine is going to be. I'm sure he's back in the team this week, but I'm going to go Storm win. Now that's way too risky. Okay, I'm going to pull it back in. I'm going risk adverse. I'm going to go just that Panthers head to head. That price too good to turn too good to turn down if I'm doing a best bet if I'm thinking about it. Yep. But then the Storm are great. They probably should win, but $3 something for the Penrith Panthers. Take some of the money,
onto
please.
your head to head.
Sweet. For me, I'm looking at the Wires Roosters game, most likely because I'm going to be there. But
yeah,
I'm liking that Dom Young and RTS combo. Throwing in Tedesco, which is one of my value picks for the game. That gives you $6.50 just there.
Oh,
those three. And then my other value punter is actually Kurt Capewell. If you do all four of them, you're getting $32, which ain't bad.
Shit, that's all good.
Yeah.
You got a value one, Jase, or was your one already a value one?
Well, mine was already value. My best would probably be Greg Marshu, first try, $7.
Oh, yeah. if I'm going value, then I'm being a bit risky. It would be Storm win. Ice Puppy gets a try off the bench anytime. The likelihood of that happening, probably. Well, it's a bit more riskier if he actually plays this time with his bung hammy.
It's paying near $12 as well.
Oh, there you go. Bit of value.
He'll suit the way Cleary plays, like for sure. He loves that short ball.
Oh, yeah. He eats it up.
Yeah.
It's probably the one thing he wasn't getting at the Tigers.
Yeah.
Was a good halfback or a good half that could put him into that sort of hole.
Yep.
Surely he gets in.
You'll be paying off Corpu's bail if you hit that.
I see it's just for possession, which isn't as bad as stealing, right?
Yeah.
Might have just had a cheeky baggie. Cheeky baggie.
Replace him with Tav Lover. Fuck.
Are they going to replace him with Tav on the crowd?
I think he's on Kroger. He's on the Kroger as well. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he might be part of the production crew as well. Somehow,
Oh, yeah.
because he does a lot of stuff for Sky. Like he's a TV producer, I think, or something like that. But he's pretty crack up though.
Yeah. The
Hilarious.
whitest guy I've ever seen though. I
Yeah.
sat next to him at the Auckland FC and shit.
Oh yeah.
It's like it was like Twink.
He his shit's crack up, especially like the eel stuff and all the muscle juice things. Just some of the memes he comes up with, with New Zealand humour, so good, so fucking good. All right, should we leave it there, eh?
Sweet.
Thanks for everyone for listening. If you've been listening, don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that good stuff on YouTube. You'll find it on Kiwi NRL podcast still. We still need to configure. I just need to work on how I'm going to configure that still. But anyway, that's where you'll find it. This is Good Punts, episode 3. We had Jason Weatherly in the house,
Yeah.
and we had.
Oh no, this no,
that's 3.
We're on 3. We're on 3.
When you posted, I was like, "Oh, it's actually 2," but I don't want to be that guy and message and be like, it's actually 2.
No, there was no good punts on that first episode. So.
No, there wasn't. So technically, yeah, okay. I'll let you off. We have episode 3 technically because it's the 3rd time we've done it. Yeah, I've been Lennie. Thanks for listening. Then, as I said, also don't forget you can follow Kane on Betcha. So you look for that Kiwi Punter, right?
Yeah, that's the one.
Follow him on Instagram. You'll find us at Kiwi NRL Podcast. We've actually got a Betcha too, but I never put any of my bets up there. But I probably should.
Should grow
Do
it.
you put all of them up there? No, you just put good ones, right?
Just the good ones here.
Yeah.
Hide the shit ones.
Anyway, join us next week. Good luck on the punt this weekend. As always, bet responsibly. And go fuck yourself. No, just kidding. Have a good weekend. All right, see you guys. See you, New Zealand. And whoever else is tuning in. Singapore, probably.
Goodbye.
Indians watching the cricket.
Pakistan. Why would Indians be watching Pakistan play New Zealand?
Because they watch cricket non-stop, mate. They're watching everything.
Cut him out.
Off the rails, one of the remix.
Yeah.
Australia, this one's for you.
The classic.
Corey Brown.